aka Bullets YouTube channel.
Hurry up, now tell us why you're here.
Ernie Swervin no longer has this look. Now he has this look to commemorate his fallen friend, Davey Carlson. Oh, and he also leaves Joe Gears Racing. But the 27th race will be started by Ken Schrader, who starts at pole position, but then Ruby Easy Oaks would go airborne on lap 48, alongside Dave Laney, who's also out. Murray Clutchburn would end up being down one lap because of this crash, and Chickens caused this crash. Why? And Sammy Smelter. Wait, Sammy Smelter leads the lap. How? And Cole Speedland would lead for the most laps, leading for 105. Mark Carton would almost win this race, but sadly, Chickens wins the 27th race. The 28th race has Bobby Carboni starting at pole position, but then, wait, what? Matthew Phillip Wheel would lead for 99 laps, being the most. And Billy Oilchanger would only lose by 7 feet to Mark Carton, who would win the 28th race, getting his revenge for the 27th race. Rusty Wheelhouse would start at pole position for the 29th race, but then Dale Earnhardt would lead for 274 laps out of the 400. Rusty Wheelhouse would lead from lap 381 all the way to lap 400, leading for the last 19 laps. But then James Clean Air would pass him, only losing by 8 feet to Brush Kerber, who wins the 29th race. Clint Shiftwright would start the 30th race, but then Ryan Shields would get flipped on lap 166 because of Chickens. Why? But then Will Drift will be out on lap 206, and this is what Will Drift has to say. Yeah, what is he doing here? And also, Ernie Swervin would almost win the 30th race, but he'd lose to Mark Carton, who would win another race this season. Eugene Karbareski would start at pole position for the 31st race. He doesn't win because Kyle Traxon is 13th as of lap 28. Eugene Karbareski isn't the one that's crashed. It's Ron Pitcar, who now has to retire because, well, he went airborne so high that now he has to retire. Kyle Traxon will be suspended for the rest of the season for causing Ron Pitcar's career to end. The King would lead for 190 laps. How does any car lead for that long? But then, his lead comes to an end because of Chickens, who caused the crash to eliminate 19 cars, including Jeff Gorvette and Larry Smith on lap 229. But then the lead would be taken by Dale Earnhardt, who would lead all the way to lap 480 for a total of 150 laps. Wait, not 150, 250 laps. But Hall Ingus would take the lead for just 4 laps. Yeah, 4 laps. But then he's out because of Rusty Wheelhouse, who leads all the way to lap 490. But then WJ Lights would take the lead from him, leading to lap 495. But Ernie Swervin would lead these laps, but then he'd lose the lead to Darren Leadfoot. But Darren Leadfoot doesn't win because now he's out because of Dale Earnhardt, who only lost by 3 feet to the King, who ends up winning the 31st race. Jeff Gorvette would start at pole position for the 32nd race, and this rookie, Kenny Wheelhouse, who is Rusty's youngest brother, also races. And these 4 sets of brothers all qualify for this race. Mike Wheelhouse goes to the catch fence on lap 179 because of Chickens. Why? But then, Ryan Thunderbolt Jr. is 21st as of lap 289, where he would do a pit maneuver on Andrew Axler. And now he's out for 2 races! And this is how Andrew Axler reacts to this. Yeah, now he's angry about it. Ernie Swervin would come very close to winning the 32nd race, but in the end, he would lose to Clint Shiftwright, who wins the 32nd race. Oh yeah, and his brother Kenny finishes in the top 10 as well. Mark Carton would start at pole position for the 33rd race, but then Ernie Swervin would go airborne on lap 88 because of Chick Hicks, who would lead for 347 laps. And Maury Clutchburn would only lose by 4 feet to Clint Shiftwright, who wins yet another race with the 33rd race. And he starts at the pole for the 34th race. And Clint Shiftwright would lead a few laps, but then Larry Smith would take the lead from him. But he'd lead the most laps this race, leading for 59. Claude Scruggs is out on lap 346 because of Rusty Wheelhouse, who almost won the 34th race. But Clint Shiftwright would end up winning his 3rd race in a row. And now Bill Racelot would start at pole position for the 35th race. And now Andrew Axler is back, but he would lead for 356 laps? How does any car lead for that many laps? And also, Ernie Gearson almost won the 35th race, but with 1 to go, he goes airborne on lap 399 because of Chick Hicks! Why? But luckily, he doesn't win the race because Mark Carton would win his 3rd race of the season with the 35th race. But he does wonder if Ernie Gearson is okay. Well, here are the 4 cars that can mathematically win the Piston Cup this season. The King is only 6 points behind Rusty Wheelhouse. And these 3 here didn't come close enough to winning the Piston Cup, but maybe they could try next season.
Remember to press the notifications button, which goes ring, ring, ring after you press it. And lightning strikes back, and that's as if you subscribed, of course. And thank you for watching this entire video.
I want to get the 1993 Piston Cup season done before the end of August, so expect the 1993 Dynaco 400 to come out tomorrow.